Get your crunch on with Kuya Arnel's pork chicharrones. Crispy, airy, and exploding with flavor, this is the real deal snack you didn't know you needed. Grab yours on Amazon today. Craving something sweet, savory, and satisfying? Kuya Arnel's cooked sweet pork sausage is your new go-to. Fully cooked, perfectly seasoned, and made with love. Just heat, serve, and enjoy. Available now on Amazon. Taste the tradition.
Welcome to Why Did You? A podcast that celebrates the inspiring journeys of Filipinos across the globe. From mastering their expertise to overcoming powerful life experiences and succeeding in business, entertainment, sports, music, acting, and politics. These stories are filled with resilience, hope, and unstoppable Filipino spirit. He gave us songs that defined the 90s, melodies that spoke our hearts, and lyrics that carried our emotions through time. From the drums of Intro Boys to the words of Line to Heaven, his music became the soundtrack of the entire generation. But behind the fame, the rhythm, and the spotlight is a man who faced loss, faith, and rebirth. Today on Why Did You, we sit down with one of the OPM's most unforgettable voices, Paco Arespacochaga, to relive the memories, the lessons, and the story behind the song that connected us all. Hello, welcome to Why Did You? Welcome, Paco Arespacochaga.
Thank you, Arnel. Thank you for having me. I appreciate your patience. Ayan. Sobra.
Ikaw pa, idol. Boss, Paco Arespacochaga, is that a Filipino last name?
You know what, marami nagtanong. It's not a Filipino last name. Actually, pang sixth generation ako at saka yung mga pinsan ko ng Arespacochaga sa Philippines, no? Common siya sa Madrid, pero it really is a bad last name. Para siya mga Saavedra, para mga Arciaga, para mga ganon. So, according to our family tree, yung aking lolo, great-great-great-grandfather, si Nicolas, went to the Philippines. So, isang lalaki, isang babae. Yung lalaki, pinagpatuloy niya yung pagiging Arespacochaga niya. Yung babae, syempre nag-asawa na yon, right? So, yung lalaki, nagkaroon ng 6 na anak.
Mm-hmm.
Yung bunsong anak nun, lolo ko. Sa third generation na yun. Panlima pala ako, yung mga anak ko ang pang-6. So, tapos nun, yung lolo ko had 4 kids. One of them was my dad, bunso rin. And my dad had 6 kids. Ako yung panganay. So, 5th generation kami. Me naman, I have 5 kids. So, 6th generation sila. That's to answer your question. So, lahat kaming ang mga Arespacochaga all over the world. Magkakamag-anak kaming lahat.
Okay. So, yung ibang lahi, hindi talaga originally from the Philippines, from Madrid.
I mean, pero syempre sa Philippines naman, sa Romblon lumanding yung ninuno namin.
Ng Arespacochaga.
Well, mahilig siya sa mga, ano tawag doon, ABG. Alam ba yung ABG?
ABG? What's a ABG?
Asian Baby Girls.
Alright. Got it. Ikaw na nagsabi nun, boss. Asian Baby Girl. Okay.
Yan ang mga term ng mga bagets na yon. Pag mga trip nila mga Asiano, mga ABG, mga
ABG. Akala ko we're measuring the blood glucose na bagong method hindi pala, no?
A1C.
Anyway, that was actually my first question, but I am so curious about the Arespacochaga last name because first, it's so difficult to pronounce, but it has been naging common na dahil sa'yo. Dahil during our time, no, you're so famous. Talaga, sobra. That's why a lot of people will be happy to watch this and to see you dito sa ating podcast ng Why Did You?
Yun.
So
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, it's my pleasure and very welcome, you know. And I know you're so busy and thank you for giving us or sharing your time. Actually, my first question is, who is Paco Arespacochaga?
Oh,
Beyond the music and the fame.
so pretty much I'm just an individual with
Mhm.
big dreams, no? Nung bata pa ako, talagang I've always dreamt big. I mean, my cousins and my classmates would laugh at me for dreaming big. And
Mhm.
I would always tell them, at a very, very young age, I would always tell them, libre naman mangarap eh, ba't ko titipirin yung
Yes.
sarili ko? Lagi akong
Mhm.
ganun. Kahit um, kahit mukha akong tuko nung bata ako, pero lagi kong hinahangad yung pinakamagandang babae dun sa all-girls school.
Uh-huh.
Mukha akong tuko, pero sinasabi ko sa sarili ko, gusto ko ng maraming anak. I mean,
Uh-huh.
gusto ko maging sikat. Lahat yun, sinabi ko yun at 10 years old. 10 years old,
10
sinabi ko
years
yun.
old. So, you're in fourth grade? Tayo, no? Fourth grade.
Around
Yeah.
that time,
Yeah.
like that was back in 1981. Yun, tanda ko na, no?
Uh-huh.
So, and you know what, like I was fortunate enough to have a mom who was
Mhm.
very supportive. Hindi niya ako
Mhm.
pinasag, di ba? Ang lagi niya
Mhm.
sinasabi is, kung pangarap mo yan, walang ibang mag-aabot niyan kundi ikaw.
Ikaw.
So who am I? I'm a dreamer. I'm a goal setter.
Mhm.
I'm a storyteller. I'm a coach, a life coach, and I'm a family man. Yon. Pansinin mo, Arnel, hindi ko sinabing musician ha, kasi yung
Oo
pagiging
nga.
musician ko is that's just a tool to who I really am.
Mm. Yeah, actually, yun ang I really want to focus really on music about this
Mm,
interview. But
sure.
since hindi mo yun in-include sa inherent ng Paco Arespacochaga, no? Maybe I was a little surprised.
Hindi
No?
kasi ano eh,
So, mhm.
kasi kaya naman ganon. Like, akala nila singer ako. I don't sing. I really don't know how to sing. I'm a drummer, but I'm not the best drummer. Drumming for me is a tool for me to be in the
Mhm.
music industry, 'di ba? Parang
Mhm.
ganyan.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
I'm a creator. I create music. I write songs. I tell stories. I inspire people, and music, acting, podcasting. Those
Mhm.
are even my posting on social media. Those are tools that I use to encourage people to follow their dreams. Parang ganon.
Yes. Actually, I'm one of your fan. I'm one of your followers, and when I look at your posting or to your reels, ang ganda ng mga sinasabi mo. It's
Oh, thank you.
very, yeah, because sometimes we don't have to make a long content. It has to be essential to our lives. That would
I agree.
affect like
I
our
agree.
daily living, di ba?
Yeah.
And not only that, what you've been saying is very realistic. Hindi suntok sa buwan, no?
Hindi,
It
hindi.
applies to our daily lives. So, guys, to our listeners, please follow Paco Espacochaga's
Oh, thank you.
channel. Looking
Thank you.
back, what was the most unforgettable moment you had with the Intro Voice while you were in the Philippines?
Intro voice, no? Yung
Was there
start
your
ng intro
sila ba
voice.
yung unang band mo?
Yeah, actually,
Oh.
I was about 13. I was 13, 12, 13.
13.
Sabi ko sa mami ko, gusto ko mag-caroling sa
Mhm.
kalsada. Nakatira kami sa Cubao. Tapos sabi
Okay.
niya, delikado, baka masagasaan kayo ng ng bus. So, sabi ko, okay, paano ako magka-caroling? Tapos sabi niya, ganito na lang, yayain mo na lang sina Jonathan magbanda pag 15 ka na.
Oh, so talaga
So,
barkada mo pala sila?
since birth,
Oh,
magkakasama na
that's
kami since
good.
birth. So,
Mhm.
imagine at 12, 13, tinawagan ko si Jonathan. Naalala pa ni
Mhm.
Jonathan to. Sabi ko, Jonathan, pag 15 na ako, tatawagan kita ulit, magbabanda tayo. I said that right at that moment. And then di ko na pinakawalan yun. Talagang binibilang ko yung days hanggang sa dumating ako ng 15. And nung 15 na ako, talagang niyaya ko sila magbanda. Akala ko ako yung magiging singer ng banda. Tapos
Uh-huh.
hindi pala ako marunong kumanta.
Alright.
Si Jonathan was the keyboard player. Ako yung singer. Si Tergy Cristobal yung guitar player. Unang rehearsal
Oh.
namin, di ako marunong kumanta. So
Uh-huh.
sabi ni Jonathan, ako na magta-try kumanta. Sabi ko, anong gagawin ko?
Mhm.
Sabi ni Tergy, wala ka bang alam na instrumento? Sabi ko, wala. Tapos sabi niya, gusto mo mag-drums? Sabi ko, turuan mo ako mag-drums. I kid you not, Arnel. Pag upo ko sa drums, wala pang
Uh-huh.
5 minutes nagda-drums na ako. I never knew.
That's what you
So,
call God-gifted talent, 'di ba?
maybe. And you know what? I
Yeah.
did not know that I had it. Tapos, ang nangyari doon, 1 week pa lang kami, dinala ko na ang intro voice sa That's Entertainment. Ganon
Hmm.
kabilis. Di na ako nagpaligoy-ligoy pa. Talagang I just took it there. So, yun ang
The good
unforgettable.
Wow. The good thing with you is that, like, sabi mo nga, 12, 13 ka pa lang or 10 years old ka pa lang, gusto mo na magkaroon ng
Yeah.
maraming anak, gusto mo na magkaroon ng ikaw yung
Gusto ko
magkaroon ng
gusto ko
pinakamagandang babae doon sa all girls school.
gusto ko
Tapos sinabi mo
sumikat.
rin,
Gusto ko
'di ba?
sumikat.
Gusto mo
Yeah.
sumikat,
Yeah.
gusto mong magkaroon ng banda.
Yup.
Parang napansin ko, no, it's becoming a um how do you say this? You're manifesting everything.
I guess. I mean,
Did you try writing them down?
yeah,
Kasi
meron akong vision
right?
board. May vision
Oo,
board ako.
yes.
At a young age,
Mhm.
tinuruan kami ng mami namin mag-journal. Meron akong
Aha.
vision board. May mga cutout ako sa magazine. May mga picture ako ni na William Martinez.
Aha.
Naka-scrapbook dahil gusto ko maging ganun. Tapos, may picture. Sino ba yung si George Benson pa yata dahil feeling ko kaya ko kantahin yung Nothing's Gonna Change My Love For You. So, meron akong picture ni George Benson. May picture ako ng Menudo. Sabi ko, ito yung magiging ako, ganyan.
Ah.
Meron ako nun.
Kung makikita natin, yung trend ng mga nangyari sa'yo, right? It's like nangyayari 'no, totoo pala talaga yun,
Yeah.
'no? I heard this, from a UFC champion, eh. I just don't get the exact words na sabi niya. If you could say it and if you could vision it, then it will happen.
Tot
Conor
tot
McGregor.
McGregor
Yeah,
yon
yeah.
sinabi yon talaga. Talagang
Mm.
rags to riches ang story niyan. Yeah,
Oo.
totoo yun.
Parang ikaw pala yun.
Parang ikaw rin.
Pako.
Parang ikaw rin.
Thank God. Yeah, you know what? With the vision board na sinabi mo, actually meron din akong vision board, eh. You know where I
Yes.
wrote it? I wrote it on my cellphone. Yung yearly na vision board ko that I want to happen.
Yeah.
So, every day when I open my phone, I could see it right away that I
Yeah.
have to be reminded these are the
Yes.
things that I need to do in 2025, napaka-effective, no?
Alam mo,
Ah,
sabi ko nga, it's called a smartphone for a reason. Pero it's
yes.
only as smart as the person using it.
Correct. Tama, tama. Sabi mo rin kanina, you're not a singer,
No.
right? And but fortunately, when the time you were holding onto those drumsticks, after 5 minutes, you learned it right away.
Yeah.
And you said that you like to write music.
Yes.
Line to Heaven has touched so many lives. When you first wrote it, did you realize the impact it would have for generations?
No. Okay. My first song was my first hit song was However Which Way. My second hit song was Will I Survive. My third hit song was Di Na Ako Aasa Pa. Well, actually, halos lahat ng hits ng intro voice ako nagsulat.
Ang galing ano ka pala,
People don't know that I am the songwriter of the band. Nagkataon lang na hindi ko kaya kantahin. I mean, mas magaling si Jonathan kumanta ng mga kanta na yon. And when my mom passed away, I wrote Line to Heaven dahil na-miss ko siya. It was right after our show. Nakatingin ako sa telepono. Sabi ko, ano kaya? Sana may Line to Heaven para matawagan ko nanay ko, para makwento ko sa kanya kung gaano kaganda yung show namin kanina. So, I wrote that song. And then, Um, I did not know that it would touch many lives, but I knew that it touched mine that night that I wrote it.
Yes.
2 a.m. yon. Tapos, ni-record na ni Jonathan yung kanta. Ni-record na niya yung kanta. Pero my dad always said, sana ikaw na lang ang kumanta. Sabi ko, hindi ko role yun. Lagi namin pinagtatalunan. Tapos sabi ni Jonathan, nung namatay yung tatay ko, my dad died of a stroke a year after my mom.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, yeah.
Thank you. So sabi ni
Tragic, ano?
sabi ni Jonathan, alam mo, sabi ang huling request ni Ninong, ikaw ang kumanta. So ikaw na yung kumanta. Sabi ko, hindi naman ako marunong kumanta. Sabi niya, sige, iga-guide kita. So I sang that song. And oh my God, inaahon ako sa kahirapan ng kanta na yun. Literally.
It made a lot of money. More so, ang dami mong taong nabigyan ng inspirasyon dahil doon sa kanta na yon, dahil doon
How
sa mga
about-
wordings.
Yes, how about this?
Uh-huh.
Every time I sing that song, pag nire-request sa akin, nakantayin ko yung kanta na yan, sinasabi ko sa mga tao, and I'll tell your audience, why the heck are you waiting for a line to heaven? Dapat habang buhay ang magulang nyo, tawagan nyo na.
Correct.
Kung hindi kayo nag-uusap ng magulang nyo, mag-sorry ka na, mag-I love you ka. Huwag mo na antayin ng mag-request ka pa ng line to heaven. May cellphone kayo, tawagan mo. Wala kang cellphone, makihiram ka, or i-messenger mo, whatever it is. Find ways to communicate to your parents before it's too late.
Correct. Maraming taong hindi nare-realize yan eh. They
Yeah.
thought that parents, mother, and our father are always gonna be there. Like forever. Hindi po yung totoo.
Hindi.
Fake news po iyon.
Yeah.
There is limit as to happiness. There's limit
Yes.
as to life. There's limit as to our health. Di ba natin napapansin yung mga kaibigan natin nung elementary, nung high school? Some of them were gone already.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Right?
Oh hell
So,
yes.
That's why, sinabi ko na rin to sa previous podcast, time is the most precious commodity. Once you
Wala na.
use it, or
Wala na.
you can never bought it back.
Wala na.
No? Kaya, sa mga listeners and viewers for our podcast today, from Paco, the line to heaven, you don't have to wait for it. Call your parents right now.
Yeah,
Call your
yeah.
parents right now. No.
Di ba?
What do-
Parang na masyado kang ako, no, ang reason ko for line to heaven was ang daming, my mom was my sounding board, 'di ba? Parang ganon. So, yun yung reason ko for wanting it. It was more of like yearning because I don't want those conversations to have ended. Parang ganyan.
Yes.
Pero sa ibang tao, 'di ba, pride eh. I mean, if you're one of those people who are not talking to your parents dahil toxic or dahil prideful ka, I mean, set the toxicity aside. Di mo naman kailangan kasamahin yung magulang mo. Kausapin mo lang, di ba? Para pag namatay sila, wala kang bigat sa dibdib.
That's what we thought. Na everything is gonna be fine. Everything is permanent. No, it's not.
No.
And with the line to heaven, I know it's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Is there like a favorite like praise, like a sentence that
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Could you please share to us?
Yes, like ang pinakagusto ko na how do I find the answers to all the questions I've been hiding inside and all the fun and laughter we've shared, I'll have to set aside.
Wow.
Kasi siya takbuhan ko yan eh. For everything talaga, takbuhan ko yan. And ako sa mga anak ko, ganun din ako ngayon. Ako ang takbuhan nila, mga mami nila, mga mami no? Pero, takbuhan nila ako. Now, segue ko lang. We can be in our children's life forever. Libre ang YouTube. Halos lahat ng cellphone may camera.
Yeah.
Go record video advices for your kids. Upload them on YouTube. Put them on private or unlisted. Give the password to your best friend or to your spouse, whatever, para pagpatay ka na, pwede panoorin ng mga anak nyo yung mga advice nyo sa kanila.
Mhm.
Yun. I do that.
That is a very good advice. You know what? Let me just share this pa ako. No? Sorry I'm supposed to ask you a question but I'm sharing this too. No? Because ang ganda ng topic natin eh. One reason why I created this podcast is I am not after the money. I am more on the legacy and the
Yeah.
product that I'm going to leave behind. Kuya Arnel's Longganisa, nandyan na sa market yan. Once in my life, si Kuya Arnel nakilala siya sa product. And now, if you want to see me, like in the future when I'm already gone, you could go back to YouTube. You could listen to
Yes.
my voice. You could see how I
Yes.
smile.
Yes.
Kaya I created this for future purposes. You know,
By
if
the way,
you miss
segue,
me,
Yes. Andun.
check it, right? Go ahead.
Segue, masarap yung longganisa ni
Oh,
Kuya Arnel. Kaya bilhin nyo yun. The best yun.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pero ngayon ko
What
lang,
was the...
ngayon
Go
ko lang
ahead.
na-realize, parang no? Parang, wala na bang ibang pangalan talagang Kuya Arnel's Longganisa. Parang,
Kuya Arnel's Cooked with Pork Sausage actually. Tinatawag ko lang siya Kuya Arnel's Longganisa dahil sa Filipino. Pero ang original name niya is Kuya Arnel's Cooked with Pork Sausage dahil
kasi
we're in
kung
the
Kuya,
US.
kasi kung Kuya Arnel's Longganisa, parang sa mapakinggan din no? Parang, okay. Anyway.
Alright. Alright. What was the biggest challenge you faced as a young musician trying to break into the industry while you were in Manila?
So, nung time na nabuo ang Intro Voice, hindi uso ang banda. Ang sikat, si Gary, si Martin, si Randy, si Kino, si Gino Padilla, si Louie Heredia, si Nonoy Zuniga, Basil Valdez, Haji Alejandro, Rico Puno. Sila yung mga sikat. Tapos,
Solo singers, no?
yes. Tapos lumabas ang The Dawn, lumabas ang Gel Boys. Yan lang mga yan ang meron. And then sa ibang mga orbit, sa mga show band, andyan na Side A, andyan ang Neo Colors. Yan ang landscape. So, sabi ko magkaka-album tayo. Yung sabi ko sa mga kabanda ko. And ang pinaka-challenge was, okay, sinabi ko na magkaka-album. Ngayon, ang tanong, paano kami magkaka-album? Di ba?
Yes.
Now, ginawa ko, so kailangan mo ng demo. So nagpunta ako sa Yellow Pages, naghahanap ako, nakita ko Abbey Road Studios sa Marconi Street sa Makati. Tinawagan ko yon, nag-book ako, tapos nag-recording kami, and then recording. Tatay ko yung nagbabayad. Hindi alam ng tatay ko kung saan niya kukunin yung pera. Basta ako wala akong pakialam, basta hinihinga ko siya ng pera. And it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap. But yung recording na yun, dadaling ko yan sa Octo Arts for I think 3 or 4 years. Every summer, hinahatid ako ng nanay ko, nakataxi lang kami. Ibababa niya ako sa guardhouse ng PhilAm sa EDSA. Lalakarin ko yon hanggang sa Octo Arts sa loob ng PhilAm Home Subdivision. Maghihintay lang ako sa labas. May dala akong Dunkin Donuts, kakaibiganin ko yung security guard ng PhilAm. Pag nakapasok na ako, kakaibiganin ko yung security guard ng Octo Arts. Hanggang mamaya, kausap ko na yung mga receptionist. Kausap ko na lahat hanggang umabot ako kay Bob Guzman, yung A&R ng Octo Arts. Member siya ng Boyfriends. So after 3-4 years, pinakinggan niya yung kanta. And then sabi niya,
ang tagal din pala, no? Bago... Tagal din pala naghintay.
Oh yeah. And then sabi niya, pangit.
yun yung reaction, no? Parang lahat ng pinaglalaban mo, tapos yun yung reaction, pangit. Because industriya niya yun eh. Diba?
Pero,
he has authority.
May pero.
Pero?
Ang dami ko nakilala along the way. Nakilala ko ang Dadon. Nakilala ko yung may-ari ng Octo Arts. Nakilala ko yung mga kapatid na may-ari ng Octo Arts. Nakilala ko si Jenny Zagala na nag-handle ng PR and marketing sa Octo Arts. Nakilala ko si Aster Amoyo. Lahat sila nakilala ko along the way. Isang nobody, nakilala ko lahat ng mga taong to. Ang ending, pangit. Ibig sabihin, pinakinggan niya. Ibig sabihin, kailangan ko lang gumawa ng magandang kanta. Right?
Binigyan niya ng time. Kahit sinabi niyang
Yes!
pangit, 'di ba? That is the most
Yes!
important thing, makapasok ka.
Yes! Pangit? Okay,
Mm.
then gagawa tayo ng maganda. Ganun lang yun, di
Alright.
ba? So,
Galing.
so ang nangyari, along the way, nakilala ko naman si Miss Flora Ramos, who is the mother of Melody Del Mundo ng Sugar Hiccups. She worked for Weir Records and they were looking for an artist who will sing the song I Go Crazy by Flesh for Lulu to promote the movie Some Kind of Wonderful.
Mhm. Bumubukas talaga lahat ng pintuan, 'no?
So ginawa
In the right
namin yun.
time.
Yes, on the 4th year ginawa namin yun. And then I'll use the word batak na batak kami para basketball, di ba? Pag lagi ka naglalaro sa kalsada, pagdating mo sa barangay, batak na batak ka na, parang ganon. So, ganun kami nung time na yon. And we were so ready and so professional at a very young age.
Nothing beats practice,
No,
right?
not only that, nothing beats exposure to rejection.
Tsaka napansin ko sa'yo, 'no, persistence
Yeah,
talaga.
yeah,
Matindi talaga yung persistence mo dahil,
yes,
yung ma-reject ka,
yeah,
not only once, not only twice. Ako, I've been rejected so several times.
yeah,
Whenever I go to Filipino stores and when they say no to me, hindi ako titigil
yeah,
unless talagang panglimang
yeah.
punta ko na ayaw na. But I never take no for an answer. I always come back. I will
Because
come back to you.
you believe in the product, you believe in your
Yes.
product, di ba?
Mhm.
Ano yun eh, you're not asking for validation. When a person who is persistent, when he presents himself, his products, his services to others, he's not seeking validation eh. He is showing conviction.
Nice.
That person is showing conviction. It's it's
Ang
it's it's whoever it is you and I are presenting to who will either win or lose. Tayo, we've already won in our hearts eh.
Yes, totoo yun. Totoo yung sinabi mo. It's like we already won in our hearts and everything is done in our minds, di ba?
Mhm.
Parang tapos na eh.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the right time to come na lang or to happen, no?
The right people, the right demographic, the right audience, the right everything eh.
Mhm.
I mean, a no from someone doesn't mean palpak ka. It just means it's the wrong audience or the wrong crowd. Di ba?
Yes.
Parang ganun yun eh.
Yes.
Hanap ka pa,
Ang galing,
hanap
sir.
ka pa.
Sabi, ang galing pa ako. Ibang
Ganon.
klase yung pinaghuhugutan mo, no? Ang lalim. And like I said, very intellectual eh. Whenever I listen to you, the words that you choose, I know matalino ka eh dahil hindi ordinary yung salita yung ginagamit mo. It came from your heart
Yeah.
and it's mirroring through your words.
And
No?
you know what?
Na,
I do have good mentors also. Yun ang importante. You have to have good
Mhm.
mentors. People who will give you advice, di ba? Parang,
Mhm.
yun. May pwede ba ako mag-share?
Tama.
Mag-share ako dun
Go
sa
ahead,
part
go
na
ahead.
yun.
Yeah.
Ano ko eh, suwail. Okay? So, people think, pag may pinapagawa sa akin, pag ang
Mhm.
tao may pinagawa sa akin, ginagawa ko kagad.
Mhm.
So, sinasabi na, akala ko ba suwail ka? Ba't ginagawa mo kagad pag may pinagawa sa'yo?
Mhm.
Ginagawa ko kagad because gusto ko ipamukha sa taong nagpapagawa sa akin na mali siya, na mali yung
Okay.
pinagagawa niya. So I will do it not because sumisip-sip ako, but I will do it to prove you wrong na mali itong pinagagawa mo. And you know what? More than 95% of the time, tama
Mhm.
sila.
Tama sila.
So ngayon, ang nangyayari ngayon, may natututunan akong bago.
Mhm.
Pero hindi ko tinuturo yung alam ko. So, ibig sabihin,
Mhm.
mas marami akong alam kaysa sa mga tao nagtuturo sa akin.
Yes.
Kasi ayaw naman nila pakinggan yung pinagagawa ko.
Mhm.
Pagpipilitan nila yung pinagagawa nila. So ako naman, hindi naman ako pumapalag. Gagawin ko, sige, gawin natin yung gusto mo. And then, uy, okay. Hindi ko sinasabi hindi okay yung paraan ko. However, may gusto mag-share ng paraan niya eh. O de, kunin ko na. Bakit ko pagpipilitan yung paraan ko kung may mapupulot ako dito sa taong nagtuturo sa akin?
Yes, that's
So,
correct.
ang dami kong accidental mentors. And because of that, I've learned so much. So now, in my old age, pag ang dami kong option A, option B, option C, of a way to get to the destination because ang dami nagturo sa akin along the way.
Parang ano 'no, parang compilation of mentors and ikaw yung produkto, 'di ba?
Yeah. And then, ang kapalit naman doon, the reason why I wanna do it right away, like, let's say, Arnel, ikaw, may sinabi ka sa Paco, ito, style dyan, gawin mo to. Hindi mo naman ako pakikinggan hangga't di ko ginagawa yung pinagagawa mo eh. So, gawin ko na lang. Para kung mali yung pinagagawa mo sa akin, pwede ko sabihin, Arnel, ginawa ko mali. Okay, pakinggan mo yung gusto kong gawin. O, di ba? So, kung tama, I can keep my mouth shut and we can be peaceful and save the process. Kung mali, you are more receptive dahil alam mong hindi kita binarel, ay hindi kita in-stonewall, binigyan kita ng oras, pinakinggan ko, ginawa ko, hindi naman. O kaya gawin naman natin yung sa akin. So parang ganon.
Ang dami kong natutunan tonight, Paco. And we just started Hindi, ito ang masarap eh. Whenever you talk to someone that has an experienced person, ang dami mong mapipik eh. Like yung persistence mo, you never give up, you could wait for the right time, you're very patient, kaya successful ka. Yung Philippines, alam mo na yan eh. History mo na yan eh. 'Di ba? It's part of your past. But now, you're in California and you have a new band. Playback Jukebox. First time ko narinig to when you guys went to you were in Seattle.
Yeah. Thank you for sponsoring. Thank you for sponsoring that. By
You're
the way.
welcome. It's ano lang yun, maliit na bagay lang talaga yun dahil I am so happy na makita yung banda mo na nasa US na siya pero yung love niya for music is hindi niya talaga kinakalimutan. I'm so glad to see you. Kasama mo pa yung kaibigan natin. Katabi niya yung hawak niyo pa yung logo natin. Sabi ko, I'm so happy during that night. Can
Thank
you
you.
tell us something about Playback Jukebox and what inspired the name? And what kind of music do we play?
So yung Playback Jukebox, before anything else, no, thank you for sponsoring that event. It's a small local band that has big dreams. But yung ginawa ko yun, yung shout out na picture na yun. Ano yun eh? I'm a very grateful person. You know, I always go behind what people see. Kumbaga, I always look at subtext, I always look at context, 'di ba? Parang ganyan na it's your livelihood. The fact na merong mga taong nagsuporta ng event, however big, however small, wala namang bayad magsabi ng thank you. Wala namang bayad magpakita ng gratitude, 'di ba? So, I've always been that kind of person. People think I'm mayabang. Siguro I just speak my mind, but I'm a very grateful person and I don't have any inhibitions saying thank you. So, about Playback Jukebox, I want to play music and intro voice is very expensive. And naiinis ako dahil hindi ma-afford ng mga tao ang intro voice. So, ang ending, hindi rin naman namin kino-compromise yung presyo namin. Ang ending, hindi ako nakakatugtog. So, sabi ko,
you find a way, yeah.
Gawan lang tayo ng banda. From scratch. Using the principles that we've learned along the way. The discipline, the tenacity. So, meron akong meron akong process. Meron akong system. So, it starts with a decision, di ba? And then, a commitment. And then, the discipline. And then, the motivation. And then, the discipline. to follow through. Yung apat na yun. Yung apat lang na yun. So, bakit tatlo lang kami? At
Mhm.
bakit walang gitarista at bakit walang bayista? Yung singer namin is a friend of ours na ang problema niya sa pagbabanda is wala siyang makitang mga taong committed.
Okay. Yeah.
So sabi ko, uy, si commit, and okay yun. So, yung keyboardista namin si JJ Buencamino, who is the keyboard player of Intro Voice, for the longest time has been hiding in the shadow of his older brother, si Jonathan Buencamino. Pero si JJ Buencamino, ang kasama ko nung ginawa namin yung mga hit songs, siya yung mastermind behind the mastermind. Kumbaga, Robin ko yan eh, wingman ko yan.
Ah.
So sabi ko, wag na tayo kumuha ng gitarista at bayista. I-record natin yung mga bass tracks, i-record natin yung mga guitar tracks, at
Mhm.
tumugtog tayo na may kasamang playback.
Okay. Yun pala yun.
Tapos, kailangan para tayong jukebox. Lahat ng top 40, lahat ng magagandang kanta na gusto natin tugtugin, pero ayaw tugtugin ng mga gitaristang kaibigan natin dahil hindi sila ang bida. Eh, wala naman tayong gitarista. Pwede na natin tugtugin ngayon, di ba? Pero kailangan lahat tayo gumagalaw. Kailangan lahat
Mhm.
tayo masaya. Kailangan lahat tayo energetic. Problema ko kasi sa mga gitarista at saka sa mga bayista. Feeling nila, kailangan lang nila tumugtog. Hindi! Pwede ka tumugtog sa kwarto. Pero pag nasa entablado ka, gumalaw ka.
Aha.
Para sa akin, obligasyon mo yan.
Mhm.
If you're playing top 40 music, you cannot be standing up. So,
May ganun pala, no? Hindi ko alam yun kasi ako, syempre, pag concert, nanonood ako, nakikinig lang ako, pero on your perspective, syempre, kayo yung banda. Ganun pala yun. Hindi ko alam na
I mean, paano ka
kailangan mong
sasayaw?
gumala.
Well, sige, manood. Now I just opened your reticular and I opened the reticular of your audience. Pag nanood kayo ng show, panoorin niyo yung gitarista at saka yung bayista. Nakatayo lang.
Mhm. Oo nga.
And then yung singer ng banda pinanonood mo, para minsan hindi na niya alam kung gagalaw siya or tatayo na lang din.
Aha.
And then ina-expect nyo na yung audience kailangan sumayaw. Eh, ba sumayaw muna kayo?
Dapat manggaling pala sa inyo yun.
Dapat. So,
Mhm.
so yun ang sabi namin. Well, let's call it the ultimate music experience. So I came up with that catchphrase. So sabi ni Benji at saka ni JJ, shoot, paano magiging ultimate music experience sa playback jukebox? Aba, kailangan yung choices ng song, kailangan yung energy natin,
Mhm.
lahat kailangan maramdaman ng mga tao yun, kundi mapapahiya tayo. So, there you go.
The birth of playback jukebox.
Yes.
Ang galing pala.
Ganon.
I have some more questions here, no? Pero actually, na-cover na natin na halos lahat to eh. Pako, is there anything that you regret in your life that you would change if you could do it all over today?
Yes, we talked about time. I would have protected my time even more. Ang dami kong ginastos na oras sa mga taong walang kwenta.
Okay.
As in, alam mo yung, again, I'm a very giving person. I really am. And if you have people in the audience who are very giving, I would say, stop.
Stop.
So, let me expound on that. I have another friend, okay? Tinignan ko yung Remitly niya. Hindi ko pinaplug ang Remitly. Nakataon yun ang ginagamit niya. Tinignan ko ang Remitly niya. And every month, nagpapadala siya ng $800. 3 years worth, ha? 3 years worth. 36 months of $800.
Daming pera nun. Maraming overtime yon.
Pag-usapan natin to.
Mhm.
Was she doing a good thing? Yeah, that's not a rhetoric. I want you to answer that question. Was she doing a good thing?
If you have a personal obligation to someone, I believe
Wala.
it is the right thing to do.
Walang
But
obligasyon. Tumutulong
if it
lang
is
siya.
yeah,
Tumutulong lang
you're
siya.
subject to you're subject to abuse. And we are teaching people kung kanino man yung pinapadala mo na wag nang kumilos. Wag nang
Okay.
magtrabaho.
Thank you for
Diba?
saying that because she was sending $800 a month to one person for 36 months. Yung
Mhm.
pinsan niya. At yun ang nangyari sa pinsan niya. Hindi na nagtrabaho.
Oo.
So now let's use that analogy. Ang sabi ko sa kanya, there's nothing wrong with sending $800 a month,
Mhm.
but send it to 36 people.
Mhm.
So,
Ganda nun
ang nangyari, gusto mo tumulong? Tumulong ka sa 36 na tao. Total may 800 ka pwede pakawalan every month. Mag-isip ka ng pwede mong tulungan every month. That's being a good person.
Yes.
Ang nangyari sa'yo, naabuso ka ng pinsan mo. So, hindi lang siya isolated case. Ako nangyari sa akin yan. Ang dami kong mga kasama sa industriya na pumunta sa orbit ko na akala ko, okay, talagang ginawa kong VIP sa buhay ko. Binigyan ko ng
Mhm.
oras. Yan ang nangyari lang. Sinayang lang nila. Ang ending, masama ka pang tao. So,
Yun ang those are facts of life talaga.
that's why I
Minsan,
said, I just posted it a while ago. Being good is different from being nice.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I mean, we
Right.
have to be good people.
Uh-huh.
Pero we shouldn't be nice. Kasi nice, ano yan naaabuso tayo niyan Naaabuso tayo for being nice. Be good.
Mhm.
Be good. Don't be
Yeah.
nice.
So, yeah, mahirap talaga yan. $800 sa Amerika every month, mabigat yun.
Yeah.
Alam natin ang buhay sa Amerika is not easy.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're a regular employee.
Yeah.
If you could write one more timeless song for the next generation, what message do you want it to carry? Ano kayang magandang kanta na pwede mong gawin ulit?
No
Para
regret.
dito sa henerasyon na to, iba na sila
For this generation, oh my God, ang dami. Because my kids are all over the generation spectrum. I have a 29-year-old. I have two 17-year-olds. I have a 13-year-old and I have a 10-year-old. So,
okay.
so if I was to write a song for all my 5 kids, I'd say one thing.
Mhm.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
Do
Diba?
it, right?
Go. Yes, go. Begin. Or maybe I'd say, maybe a song about starting now. Talk is cheap. Talk is very, very cheap.
Mhm.
Start.
Start. Yeah,
Ready
don't waste
for-
time. Do it
Diba,
right now.
Do it and then calibrate along the way. Hindi pwedeng perfect Done is always better than perfect.
Oh, ang ganda naman nun. Naalala ko tuloy, there's somebody, a customer, a client spoke to me about, because the Kuya Arnel's Cooked with Pork Sausage has been there for almost 3 years now. And he asked me, Arnel, kailan mo susundan yung part 2 ng longganisa natin? I said, I've been waiting for this ingredient na ma-perfect ko, boss sabi ko. Arnel, it doesn't have to be perfect. Ako,
Amen.
yung sinabi mo ngayon, that is an eye-opener for me that I have to do it now. Kailangan ko na-release kasi long time overdue na
Yeah.
No? Thank you for
Thank
reminding me that. No,
Thank
thank
you
you.
also.
When all is said and done, what kind of legacy do you want Paco Chaga to be remembered for as an artist and as a person?
Ganda niyan. I want to be remembered for being an inspiration or being a lighter on people's butts, 'di ba? Ganun ako mahilig ako manindi ng puwet Kasi yun ang ginawa sa akin Diba, I told you, I'm a dreamer, right? So, ang sabi ng nanay ko was very, very simple. Pangarap mo yan, walang gagawa niyan para sa'yo. Go. I remember, one of my children said, Dad, kaya hindi ako naging basketball player sa school kasi hindi mo naman ako kinukulit mag-basketball. Sabi siya, gusto ko ilambitin ng patiwarik yung isang anak ko nang umirit sa akin ng gano'n. Parang, bruh, kung gusto mo talaga, dapat pinipigilan kita. Kasi ako, walang musically inclined sa pamilya namin. My dad wanted me to finish college. My dad wanted me to be in sports. I wanted music. Sabi niya, pag ikaw nag-rehearsal ka, dali mo na lahat ng damit mo, huwag ka nang uuwi. Dinala ko lahat ng damit ko at wala na akong balak umuwi. Ganun ako kadesidido. Because
Ginawa mo.
pangarap ko yun
Tama.
So sinabi ko sa mga anak ko, kung ano ang pangarap nyo, dapat mas malaki kesa sa effort na ibibigay namin kesa sa inyo dahil pangarap nyo yan. So I want to be remembered as the person that challenged all the people around him.
Yes. Napakaganda ng mga binitawan mong salita sa amin ngayong gabi. Paco Arespacochaga. It's so, sadly, sabi mo nga kanina, sabi nga natin, everything has a limit. Could you please give us your parting words to our listeners and to our televiewers of Why Did You?
You know what, sa lahat ng mga nanonood at nakikinig ng Why Did You, ask yourself, why did you watch this podcast? Number 2, why did you stay till the end? Number 3, why did you not pursue your dream and goals? Number 4, why did you stop? Number 5, why did you fear returning back to people and places that have rejected you?
Yes.
Ayan. Yan, ang dami kong rhetorical questions
Anda.
para sa inyong mga nanonood. Pag nasagot niyo yung why, pag nasagot niyo yung internal why ninyo, the how will follow right away.
Everything will follow na. Again, thank you very much, Paco Arespacochaga.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate this. Let me just give my closing. From Manila to California, from the powerful beats of the intro voice to the fresh energy of playback jukebox, Paco Arespacochaga continues to evolve as an artist and as a person. He reflects on life, legacy, and the music that moves heart across generation. Thank you, Paco, for sharing your journey, your wisdom, and your heart. Your story reminds us that music is not just about notes and rhythms. It's about moments, memories, and the mark we leave behind. Idol, Paco, thank you very much. And
Thank you.
maraming salamat dito sa binigay mo sa aming pagkakataon na to.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in to Why Did You? I hope today's story inspired you and reminded you of the heart and spirit behind every Filipino journey. This podcast is brought to you by RR Food Ventures Corporation, makers of Kuya Arnel's Cooked Sweet Pork Sausage, Kuya Arnel's Pork Chicharrones, Habit Crispy Fried Chicken Skins, and Habit Pork Cracklings. Technical support and music by Gabby Arrieta. Once again, this is Arnel Arrieta, and you just listened to Why Did You? Until next time!
Classic never tasted this good. Habit Pork Cracklings delivers that old school crunch with modern flavor. No fluff, just crispy, protein-packed perfection. Hit it up on Amazon and stock up now. Crunchy, bold, irresistible. Habit Crispy Fried Chicken Skins brings the heat with real chicken and serious flavor. Low carb, high crunch. Snack smarter, snack habit. Find it now on Amazon.